Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the SOS Podcast, brought to you by the Health Season Feel Good RVA. We back.
We're back. I'm excited.
We are back. How you doing, Britt?
I'm just dandy. I feel like my new year is February, so I feel good now.
I feel like the last time we got together was, I think we're like 1 year strong now, officially.
Oh wow! Happy anniversary!
I think around the last time was around the February. I was like, yeah, 1 year strong. I mean, maybe it was like a good 6 months and then like a huge break, but 1 year, yo, we did it.
Wow. And really, well, okay. I've been telling people that 2020 doesn't feel like real time. So I was going to say, like, it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I barely feel like 2020 happened. It's like when I look at stuff from like 2019, I'm like, oh yeah, last year was a thing.
I think it may be moved either very slow or very fast for different people. I mean, I got a bunch of random stuff done for 2020, but I wouldn't have gotten it done unless I had to be at home. But I feel it depends on what the lifestyle was. But like my 2020 was like it was a bunch of random stuff though. It definitely wasn't being out there type stuff, which is a whole business,
Yeah,
being out there like.
No, really, a whole bill too.
Jeez, You doing all right? All right. Well, we're gonna get some stuff. This is the Sex and Other Stuff podcast. We back, and want to get in the first topic.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, did you get the links I've been sending you?
Yes.
Okay. So TikTok.
My new obsession, which, I mean, to say new makes me sound like old as fuck because like clearly it's not a new trend, but like in normal social media fashion, like when it first was really popping, I was like, eh. Same thing like when Snapchat first started in like 2014 or something like that. The first person to tell me to download Snapchat, I was like, eh, like what? What's the point of it? Now I'm like 3 a.m. I'm going to go pee really quick. And then before I know it, it's 5 and I've watched like 15 million videos.
Yeah, exactly. It's the whole thing. Like there's but also like Snapchat, like everybody, like I guess it was advertising thing. It's like, like the message or whatever the shit is disappears. So you don't got anything to worry about. But all that shit goes somewhere.
Yeah, I'm glad that they like inform. Well, on Snapchat, they inform you of your screenshots. That's important.
That's important. It's a whole thing. But I mean, like, yeah, there's cyber criminals or hackers that crack the code sometimes.
Taking the fun out of things for everyone.
So the thing we're talking...
One challenge at a time.
Exactly, right? So the thing's being attacked now. Is it attacked? I don't know what it is, but it's an interesting thing, though. But on TikTok, they get the silhouette challenge. Have you done one yet?
Oh, no.
I've done like 6.
Have you?
No. Of course I have.
I was about to say, send them over.
I will.
No.
I'll send them over
I'm
after
too,
the
like...
show. I have to live up to the hype.
I don't know. I'm too awkward for stuff like that, like the Busset challenge and all those. I did the June bug challenge, and I still cringe when I watch it because I did the dance wrong.
God. Yeah. I don't do any challenges. There was back in the day where we just did like people would tag you like this is like my 10 favorite albums. Like nominate 10 people. I was one of those guys one time, or I think twice, and I just didn't because I don't like participating in internet.
Facebook challenges are the fucking worst because those are the ones that are like, this one is for all the beautiful, strong women in my life. I nominate you. And then it's like you and 50 people who are supposed to just like tag selfies of yourself or whatever. I'm like, I don't like it.
I remember one time a friend of mine got nominated as a inspirational black woman, but was like a really light-skinned Puerto Rican, and she's like, "You think I passed for this?" I was like, like, that's cool. I was like, I don't know. I was nominated.
Rightfully so. No.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
The silhouette challenge, yes, it has gone left. And I feel like the creeps, once again, they're just ruining it for everyone. So I don't know. I have my whole thought process on it. It's like all the free porn in the world. You had to, like, what?
It's the point of it's the point of the silhouette to get like, well, it's the point of silhouette is to feel sexy, right? You know.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. I feel really awkward doing it, but yes, like all the women who did it.
I know there's some men who did it too, but like people are doing it to feel sexy, you know, because people like to feel sexy, you know.
For sure.
But there's
I love like the contrast.
Yeah, no, is there like the contrast? The filter is like the boundary, the line in the sand, I suppose. You know what I'm talking about?
Just, yeah, but I mean like the contrast, like even with the busted challenge, from like them showing themselves rough to them showing themselves like how they consider themselves sexy, like their rendition of sexy. But yes, they're creating a boundary. Like, if they wanted to show the whole everything, they would have. There's OnlyFans, there's Pornhub, there's fucking Snapchat. Like, why take it upon yourself to start editing people's videos? Like,
well, what we're talking about is the fact that I guess they've hacked the filter. I mean, people know how to take the filter off now.
They've started editing people's stuff. Which, like I was saying, like I just feel like there's so much free in the world.
There's a lot for free. I'm not gonna lie. There's so much for free.
It's more work to edit these TikToks than to just type in www.pornhub.com.
We're gonna have to get like a fucking sponsor for them.
You're right.
keep. There are other websites out there as well.
Instead of monetizing on YouTube, we can start posting visuals on Pornhub. There you go.
I mean, there's a whole conversation about that, just like in terms of content and how to control it and everything. That's why the OnlyFans thing and all those are popping off so much now. And some people have really benefited off of that. Like, and some not as much. So it's a toss in the air sometimes.
I feel like OnlyFans got too popular. It's like, I don't know. I feel like you had better odds of making money when it had more like exclusivity to it. Does that make sense?
I suppose it will. At this point, it has to be like it's like a marketplace. You got to have your own thing that you do, and like why you stand out. You know.
True, we touched on that before.
It's like you really got to sell it, and that's some work too. Like it's costume. There's like buying whatever the fucks, or hiring camera people, or whatever you need to do to make your shit.
Okay, so
quality, I suppose.
I've had this thought. We're going to talk about it now that we're talking about OnlyFans.
Let's do it.
I don't really understand how okay, for instance, Amber Rose, she's on OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, how as a celebrity does your vagina not end up like everywhere? Like, you know, like, more than a handful of years ago, probably a decade ago now. Wow, that's weird. But when Kim Kardashian's sex tape came out, it was like hot commodity to like see a piece of it or whatever, or to see it, or to like, you know.
Hey, that tape was a real snooze, by the way. So,
But that era, sex tape era, it's like that was like crazy, like
that
my God, that's
don't talk about the 2000s when there was like it was the night vision all the time, like fucking Night in Paris.
It's so scandalous. I forgot about that one.
It was all the night vision stuff. Like in the 2000s, those were all the cool sex tapes. Like all these night vision. It was the worst porn I've ever seen. I don't know why it was a thing. I can't believe it was a trend. But it always be like a big name, and that was nice, I suppose.
Right, but it was like super scandalous, and now it's like, how does just like a celebrity? And I've seen multiple. Amber Rose is just the first one that comes to mind, but there's like multiple, maybe not like huge celebrities, but like
so you're saying
mid-range celebrities.
You think it's good or it's bad, or how people handle it, how ladies handle it? Like, is it good or what's the right way? What's the right way?
Yeah, I just think it's bizarre. Like, how are people not like, how is this not ending up like all over the internet? Like, I don't understand how like every other tweet isn't like, oh my God, look at this celeb's vagina. Like, like due to catfish, I know that they can save people's stuff. They can screenshot or whatever.
You might be onto something.
It's just interesting to me.
Speaking about the internet and the sex crimes, they keep coming. And zing. So I sent you about in Virginia Beach, a representative in the House from Virginia Beach wants to put the Dick Pic Law out there. It sounds like the Dick Pic Law to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Making it... I don't know what that law is. What you just said.
Basically, Virginia considers making it illegal to send unsolicited nude images.
But wait, what did you say? Oh, did you say dick pic?
Yeah, dick pic.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure what you said before. I'm sorry. Okay. There's a dick pic law?
It's being considered.
Okay.
Did you read this? Did I show you this link? I don't think it's sent it to you.
Oh, no. Sorry. Okay. I got it. I
don't think
I misheard.
I don't think it's sent it to you, but it's, yeah, in the state, the Commonwealth of Virginia, basically, like, if you unsolicited nude pictures, you can charge somebody with that as harassment.
Valid.
So, they're talking about, this is what's being proposed. It's not what's going to happen, people. It's what's, like, being proposed. But it'll be punishable by up to a year in jail and a $2,500 fine.
Okay, so this needs to be carried over to, because now I am back. I am back on Tinder world. So, because, I mean, I don't know how else to meet people. Like, I don't necessarily want to meet up with people, but it's just like, there's a void for social.
Britt, you don't really get that $2,500. Like, it don't go to you. It goes like the courts, but you get something better though. You get justice.
But what I'm saying is, this should carry over to like Tinder, because it's now been more than once that I've been swiping through my stack and a Caucasian man's penis will just pop up in the card stack out of nowhere. And I'm like, who asked for this? Not me. I should not just be randomly thrown dick in my face.
It's a white dick every time?
Yes. It is.
Man, shout outs to white people.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that stack going? How's that stack going?
I don't know. When I was younger, I would just be like, oh, they're kind of cute or whatever. And I would just be swiping on people. Now, I'm like, if I don't like fully find you attractive and you don't have like a decent bio, like I'm like with a mature state of mind this go around on Tinder. Like, if you're not, I don't know. My matches are slim because I'm picky. We'll put it that way.
We've talked about that before. Women are picky. People are picky, but women are picky.
It's true. but it's slim pickings on Tinder. Like, I don't want to see all
Believe
the
me,
fish,
every dude knows that, and they're still there.
except this one guy I matched with. Hey, shout out to him. He unmatched me, so I don't know why, but it's cool. But he's the first. He's the first guy I've seen to have fish pictures on his Tinder who's actually a fisherman. Like, that's what he did for a living. It wasn't just like, oh, hey, look at this fish I caught. He's like a legit traveling fisherman.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's interesting. For sure.
You're a motherfucking fisherman? Bro, I'm saying,
Right.
I'm telling you guys, you got to have a niche these days, bro. She's like, fucking Brit's like out here like, what, can I find me an archaeologist out there?
What makes you you? What makes you unique?
I think
stand out from the crowd.
I think ladies love it. I hear a lot about travel. Like, I travel. I want to travel, or eventually, I'm going to travel. Like in the profile, and I was like, I mean, I'm gonna do it eventually, but like not right now.
It's coming. I have plans for it. I've started saving.
I don't know if I'm gonna be there, but everybody loves to travel. I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Everybody wants Indiana Jones. Travel. I like adventure. I like going on an adventure. Anyways,
what even are those anymore in COVIDville?
Anyways, with this with this bill comes a different angle too. You know, what would also be illegal under this bill with the dick pic thing. Like no unsolicited photos, revenge porn.
Isn't that already like punishable?
It's not in Virginia, but
yeah.
But this would fall under that.
Interesting. I wonder why that's something they'd be delayed on, assholes. Hop to it. Get on it. The fuck?
Britt is pro that. Okay. So, we're going to take 5. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The Hustle Season, Volume 1, streaming everywhere. Featuring the singles, All Night, Florida,
Talking about Florida, there's something going on.
Wash Your Hands,
Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Sanitize them hands, baby, wash your
and 10-gallon hat. The Hustle Season, Volume 1, streaming everywhere.
I want to tell you, I've been, Britt, you there?
Yep.
We still doing this?
Yeah.
So I've had a whole medical debacle. I'm on the Medicaid. I've been for like a couple of years now. But the process has gotten pretty difficult, though. But if you know it, I guess it can work. But I had to go through a bunch of shit today.
Today.
Just today, and yeah, it happened today.
That's fresh.
I don't even want to go through the whole process because that's personal to me. I don't know what everybody's process is, but I've been able to get like hold of my primary care physician, so that's been like a big thing. Trying to figure out some stuff, but I finally got my prescription to go get my inhaler, and I was at the CVS, and I had an experience.
An experience.
Well, I got all the stuff, but I had to be there because, like, there's been something going on with my butthole, and it needed to be addressed. And I was at the CVS. I need to figure that out. So
Constipation?
It wasn't constipation. Things are coming out. Things are going, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so it was a bump. I think it was like, it happened with spice, like, depending on things I'm eating or something's going on. A spicy bump comes on my butt.
Oh my
But
God.
It's been debated before. I don't know why. I think it'd make more sense if, I think it's hemorrhoids were called asteroids and asteroids were hemorrhoids. It just make more sense. Because asteroids come in the hemisphere and asteroids up your ass. But the hemorrhoid.
Okay, so
So I had to go find the preparation H.
can you explain to me what exactly that is, or do you not want to get into that? Because I don't really know that I understand what they are. Like, I know, but I don't.
Well, there are different signs, you know. An itching feeling, a piercing feeling. You might wipe your butt.
But they're like,
and see,
it's like plural, like they're like it's something. Like, are they, is it like a rash or?
It's like, okay, so like a blood vessel around your anus gets inflamed.
Oh.
Yeah.
The more you know.
And those things can pop like a pimple.
They, what?
Yeah.
This is an educational podcast, always. First.
So I didn't want to ask anybody, so I'm just like wandering like a weirdo after I got my inhaler already around the CVS trying to find the preparation H because I'm trying to cool my butt. Spicy.
What happens if it pops? Oh God!
I can go as far. You can Google it, but it's like I can tell you this
I'm
much.
afraid
It's
pictures
not.
are gonna pop
it's
up.
not good.
I don't want a visual.
Like the worst thing you can imagine. Like it's still probably worse.
Yeah, like you would like never be able to sit again. You're like, Grandpa,
Well,
why do you always sit on your hip? Like, you don't want to know.
I was in search. I texted a friend, my only friend that I know that I was texting about this with, and I was like,
shout out to the friend.
I was like, I don't know where I am in the fucking CVS. Can you leave me someplace? I'm at the anti-itch place. They're like, you're at the wrong place, you idiot. You got to go to this aisle. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Well, I went there. I was on my, bending my knees. I was looking up at things. I was moving things over. I probably dropped a couple things, but I was looking for this thing, the pH, and I finally found it.
Oh my goodness.
And they're also like some like next to it. They're like some medicated wipes. Like these are for like these are wipes for fucking horrible assholes. It says it says medical towel. It says medical on it. That's a big thing.
That is a good thing. I hope you have found relief.
I remember walking in there. I was like, had my headphones on, walking into CVS. I had like some badass trap music. Like I'm the motherfucker in this my goddamn building. But then I realized why I was there, and I was like, this is horrible.
Do you feel better at all?
I feel great. It totally helps.
Shouts out. This episode is sponsored by Preparation H.
Anyways, what's going on? What's going on in your world?
We're gonna be brand ambassadors.
Shout outs. That's the other thing too. I went out there. I was like, there's like different brands of Preparation H. Like it's just not one. There's different ones, and I was like, holy shit! This is the whole world. This is a whole world right here. This is a whole market.
So there's probably a Reddit community for it. People who deal with like IBS and stuff like that. There's a Reddit community for everything. Speaking of, excuse me, you guys, someone is calling me. Decline. Okay. You guys go join my Reddit community that I created, and it's called Single on Perp for people who are single on purpose.
Single on perp.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
Reddit
Okay.
shortened it. I don't know why. I put single on purpose, and then when it got accepted, it came back single on perp. So I was like,
that sounds really cool, though. Actually,
sounds like we're smoking, but okay.
Exactly. Single on perp. That's super dope. All right. So what's that?
I love Reddit.
What's that Reddit all about? Yeah. Put some money into the preparation H stocks.
So you know what? I'm going to be real with you. It's going to sound really corny, but I started reading this book, and that's what it's called, Single on Purpose. And that sounds like, corny, like relationship book or whatever. But to be honest, like mental health wise, it's just really insightful. Like, and it says like you should read it if you're single or if you're not. And I agree with that. I just think for like your own mental well-being, because I feel like everybody, even like, especially dealing with like quarantine and the pandemic and stuff, it's like really easy to feel like disconnected from you and like what makes you happy and what gives you your sense of self. Because like, if you know me, I was throwing shows before all of this and I loved it. And it's like my passion and it's like what makes my soul happy. It's like no orgasm is as good as like finishing a great event. Like it's just, it gives me a rush. But I can't do that anymore, clearly. The book kind of taps into like trying to help you like reconnect with your sense of self the best way that you can.
Well, that's right. I mean, right. Everybody wants to feel happy inside, but they still want to feel sexy. They still want to feel like they're productive and doing shit.
Guess what I bought?
What'd you buy?
Roller skates.
Ugh. Okay. You got some roller skates, bro?
I did.
You know how to use those things?
I do. I'm great. I've been ice skating and roller skating since I was a kid. I love both of them.
Oh, shit. Okay. So, you can, set up your TikTok.
Yes, that's my next plan. I'm about to roller skate all over TikTok. I started with the hula hooping and now I'm going for roller talk. That's the name of it. It's going to be my hashtag, roller talk.
Everybody needs this thing. It's crazy. Like
if anyone paints shoes out there, I'd like them customized in a Sailor Moon-esque way. Thanks. Ooh. DM me.
I might know somebody. I'll recommend you. I'll throw your way.
Helpful.
Right, specifically on shoes and everything. Anyway, I had one more question from a listener.
Ooh, I love those.
Let me look it up. God damn, I should have had it brought up already. By the way, this was brought to you by the Health Season and Feel Good RVA. Okay, here we are. Do that many people eat ass, or did the internet make it trendy? What do you think? I think there was a time where it was peaking.
There's a time where it was trendy, but fun fact, I think I only recall like one or two exes not doing that to me.
Wow. I mean, is the deal that the dude has to eat the ass, or does it go both ways? 'Cause I feel like you don't return fire.
I'm not doing that. No. I had gone on one date where the dude, like legit on the date, told me that he had slept with an unnamed porn star and that after she did that for him, he required it thereafter in all of his situations. And I was just like, oh, well, then I guess no second date.
Wow, requirements. I don't even know about that.
Definitely don't require it. It's not. No, I
think I'm on the same plane. I didn't do it because of requirement. I did it because I was asked, I suppose. It was done to me because they were like into it. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was it enjoyable on your end? Because for me, I like laugh. My last boyfriend said that from his angle, it seems like I enjoy it, but from my angle, I think it's, I don't know, give or take.
It can
I
be
guess it depends on how turned on I am.
It can be a little comical,
right?
It can be humorous, I suppose. I'm not against that at all. I mean, I'd be terrified to look down and giggle, but
I'm weak.
Maybe I might. Maybe that's the move. What's going on? I was like, yeah, baby, you got this.
Oh God, groceries.
But I feel like what was the Amarion song?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's when it popped off.
It is. It's when it became a thing.
Oh, what's the song called?
Oh God, I don't know, but Janae Aiko is on it, and someone else. Is Chris Brown on that song? I think.
What's it? How it's supposed to be, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Supposed to be, or
yeah.
Let me see if I can play it real quick. It's like
It is. It's like post online, and then to be.
Okay, I think. I don't know if you can hear this, but.
Yo, chick. What's that on that beat? Yo. If your chick come close to me, she ain't going home when she supposed to be. I'm getting money like I'm supposed to be.
Very far away.
I'm getting money like I'm supposed to be. Oh, all my niggas close to me, and all the mother niggas where they supposed to be. Oh, the hoes go for me. How your chicks in the pit like post for me.
If I was a singer, I would have sang it.
I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
Barely.
But you know the song though, right?
For sure. Gotta eat the booty like groceries. Quote, end quote.
It's not my fault, she wanna know me. She told me it was just a Hummer. She came down like she knew me.
This is like the eating ass anthem right here, I think.
Is the whole song about that?
I don't know, but the drop is definitely about that. Like, there's only one drop in the whole goddamn song. I want to savor it. I want to have the drop when I'm pulling the drop.
I'm gonna have to incorporate that in the title of this episode.
What? Which one? How supposed to be?
Possibly. Or I'll just call it groceries, and everybody will just know.
Groceries?
They'll just know what it's about. Just know what we're talking about.
I mean, talk about groceries for real, like the body positivity. Where do you think it's at right now?
What?
Body positivity.
What about it?
Where do you think it's at right now? I think it's at all-time high.
In like general?
I think so.
I just saw some hating ass shit on Twitter before we started this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These like two like plus size, larger sized women were like doing a TikTok dance, and I don't remember, some hating ass guy with a penis that probably is not worth a damn anyway had something to say about it, but I don't remember what he said.
Oh, he made some jokes or something?
Probably. The hate.
I think, well, you know, I feel like if you're going to do something great, you got to get some hate, I suppose.
I want to learn to be more body positive with myself. If you don't know, I have body dysmorphic disorder, and it's very hard for me to like feel super like confident and sexy without feeling like awkward and like super judgmental of myself. So I don't know. I want to learn to be more like, I don't know. I'm not the type to do like TikTok dances, but like I want to put myself out there more.
That's something I've heard a lot. I think through anybody I've had a relationship with, like there were some moments like a woman told me like I need to feel sexy. I just don't feel sexy, which perfectly honest, I've never felt sexy my entire life, but but I make it work, I suppose. But I just never like quite grasped what that meant. I figured it was the thing that people do. Actually, no, I still feel like that. That's what they do, and I'm like over here. I'm like, whenever you want to feel sexy, like I'll do it over here, or whatever the fuck.
You've never felt sexy, Gabe, in your whole life. You can't tell us one time when you felt sexy.
I think it's on the opposite. I feel like I feel sexy all the time, just when
You can't think of a time when you didn't feel sexy.
When it called for the moment, I definitely did. Like, am I supposed to feel sexy? Okay, I suppose I do.
I suppose I do. Heard. Okay.
Yeah, but it's different. But the sexy mood. Guys are always trying to set it up, especially I guess so. Like Valentine's Day is around the corner. I think the quarantine Valentine's date might be like the best night in the world.
I actually think I might be going out of town with all girls. I think me and my friends I don't know, maybe we're staying in town. I just know we were talking about getting together because majority of my circle is single this Valentine's Day. I have like one friend locked and loaded.
Ooh, okay. There you go. Especially like if you have your like like in quarantine and in the COVID times, it helps to have like your one friend you can be unmasked around and yada yada yada, and it's nice. But
oh, for sure.
But yeah, y'all gonna go out and oh no, what's the plan?
No.
What's the plan?
No, we're keeping it slight. Like, gonna do some, like, I don't know, probably like food and movies, like some girly sleepover type shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing you gotta remember, like, most people doing that night are pretty annoyed that they have to do it.
They're what?
They're pretty annoyed that they have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably, like, get alcohol and just get, like, shit-faced together and just call it a day.
I think I'm working. I don't know if anybody, like, what would a COVID Valentine's special look like? Is like some crazy delivery system, Somebody just come in, like, do some stand-up comedy for a second. You got a dancer, a guitar player, and they head out. And you're like, it's $50. Thank you.
That's at your job?
That's not my job. I mean, it might be.
I see people talking about like getting themselves flowers and chocolate. I don't know. I might buy some flowers. Might be a treat yourself Valentine's type of thing.
That's true. Well, delivery's popping off, people.
I want to encourage everybody to buy themselves what they want to eat that day.
That's a good... I support that. Treat yourself. In your mouth. On Valentine's Day.
On that note.
The V-Day, the day of the vag. Anyways, so we're the SOS Podcast. Britt, where can people follow you?
I'm going to tell you guys, I'm trying to bring more attention to my business pages. So Feel Good RVA and What's Greater Than is my photography page. So if you want to book a shoot with me, you can DM me there.
Hell yeah. And I'm Gabe Santa Maria. You can follow me at Gabe_Santa Maria at Instagram or Taco_Pastorius on Twitter. And we are the SOS Podcast. We're signing out. Whatever you do, wash your hands. But
please.
Yeah, but keep touch yourself and keep coming and flash in your face. Thank you.